Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Kane Audio Vlog. This one is purely to announce the winners of my Mau5trap remix competition. If you have only tuned into this for the first time now, too late, you've missed the deadline. I did post about it on all my social medias, as did Sonic Academy, as did Mau5trap. So if you've missed the boat, apologies for that. Hey, maybe we'll do another one at some point. But the competition was, I put together, I think it was a 10-part series of tutorial videos for Sonic Academy on how I created my track structures for my EP, also called Structures, which was released on Mau5trap earlier this year. And in that video, I give away how I did pretty much every element of the track, I think. And along with that, I also handed out the bitwig files, the stems, the remix parts, and everything you could think of. And we put together a remix competition where the winner would have the best remix released by Mau5trap on the We Are Friends compilation. And there was a second and third place, and yeah, so I've spent the last probably week listening to all of the submissions. I have listened to every single one from start to finish, I can guarantee that. In fact, I avoided listening to any of them as they came in because I wanted to make sure I listened to them all an equal amount of time and in the right frame of mind. So I don't think I could have been any fairer. In fact, I didn't even look at the names of who people, you know, who the people were, and I asked Sonic Academy to send me just the raw files in one folder, so there was just no issues in listening. And yeah, I avoided, thanks to everyone who posted on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and they mentioned they were in the remix competition, I kind of avoided liking any clips or anything that people were posting. Apologies for that, but I just didn't want to give false hope or misguide anyone or anything, so that was the reason for that. So if you thought I was being quiet, then that was the reason. I even had someone contact me saying, is this something along the lines of, is this a real competition, because I've heard that the judges have already picked a winner before the submissions have come in, or something along those lines, which kind of threw me because I was the only judge. I picked the winner, so it's me. Yeah, so there was no anything like that. Yeah, so on to the winners. Let's announce them. You've probably heard already if you were involved in the competition, because I'm hoping that this video will go out after Sonic Academy have announced it. Otherwise, first place I've given to Sysdemes. Second place I've given to ATM, and third place I've given to Bokeh Fields. So congratulations to all three of you there. All three were brilliant remixes. In fact, do you know what? All of them were good remixes. I don't think there was a single one that I didn't like. There were a few that I thought were really creative. There were a few that I thought really took it to a new genre or a new styling at least, and they were great. And that's kind of what I wanted, was something that was a bit different to the original, something to stand out from the original. And I kind of, the way I judged it was, I kind of had to ask myself, well, what do I do in a remix and what do I look for in a remix? And hopefully I do what I look for in someone else's remix, and that's to take the original, pay homage to the original so that it's still recognizable, but it could be something like tweaking the melody or giving it a new angle or a new story, or it's a reinterpretation, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And I gave that to Sysdemes because he just went on the no shits given techno thing, and it just ticked all the boxes for me. I wasn't necessarily looking for a techno remix, that's just what he did, or she did, I don't know if it's male or female. So yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for, was ticking boxes, and obviously it kind of needed to be something that I felt could work on the We Are Friends compilation for Mau5trap. It needed to fit in amongst those artists, and I know someone brought up the drum and bass remix and asked about that, and in my opinion I was open to that because, you know, Mau5trap have released, I think, stuff from Noisia. So, you know, they're not shy from any genre really. There was one remix somebody put in which was like an orchestral cover, and again I loved that, and he'd tweaked, or she'd tweaked the melodies, which was really nice to hear. The ATM remix, I'm saying this like it's ATM machine. I don't know if that's the point of this name, but it's 80 and the letter M. The ATM remix was a real brain melter, and I liked that because that's my thing. And he or she had taken some of the sort of the storytelling I'd done in my version of structures with the shepherd tones and the rising sort of, I think if I remember rightly, I'd reversed a hi-hat or a cymbal or something, and I'd tweaked that somewhere. So ATM had taken that concept and just pushed it to a new level, which was great. And then the Bokeh Fields remix went in the opposite direction and was really sort of more on a chill vibe and a lot more sort of laid back. And again, I really like that for that reason. So there we go, those are the 3 winners. That is my justification for it, and I hope everyone is happy with that and agrees. If you don't, tough. But yeah, thanks to everyone who got involved. Seriously, there wasn't a bad remix. I was expecting there to be at least a couple of nosedives in there, but seriously, there wasn't a bad remix in there, so it was a very difficult one to judge, which is why I think deadline was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago now, and it took me at least a week to sort of narrow it down. So yeah, so thanks to everyone who got involved. I genuinely appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who's a member of Sonic Academy and got involved on the tutorial. I saw comments going through on that, and I didn't want to respond to anyone because I didn't want to sway anything in one direction or another. But I have seen the comments on that tutorial session in Sonic Academy, and I'm chuffed to bits that people have found it useful. So yeah, there we go. Cheers for everyone being involved, and who knows, maybe we'll do another one at some point. That would involve me doing another EP. Should probably get onto that. Cheers, see you soon.